Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. So a long field ahead for the Ravens to start things out. They'll be led out by their electrifying signal caller, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, Michael Vick.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Vick flushed out right. Escapes the sack. They still can't get it. And he can't get away forever, and down it goes. Don't need it all back at once. But you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Gets past one man. A second fake. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got the lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Here now, 2nd and 4. There's Vick. Forced out to his left. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
This ball down the field for Pitts. It's caught inside the 25. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2.
Okay, ready?
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The 1st down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very low. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Going quickly out to the right side. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Vick readies to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. This goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. 2nd down, Vick. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down with with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Vic to throw it. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Vic's throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. For a wide is incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
He'll let one go deep for downs. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense into half.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. Now a second down throw for Vic. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Vic now. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And it's taken in at the 9. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down to the 22-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Michael Vick. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rowe. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down throw coming for Vic. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, Vic. And it's a short one here, complete to the tracks this one down just shy of the 20. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him out of man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, giving different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. Back now at Lambeau. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Operating from the gun, Vic. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. And off for Warren. Breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's on his way. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Jalen Warren, 79 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Cowboys. Now Brown, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. They're going to snap this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ooh, the juke. Now he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And some room to run now. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. They'll run it. Warren. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Inside the 25, past midfield to the 45, and all the way out to the 45-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On the run, it's Warren. A beautiful fake. There he goes, left side. Still going. That's going to tackle it. side. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with
this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. Powers through. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Let's go, man.
Here we go. Here we go.
Vic with a give. This and a loose football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Looking to throw. Vic. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Operating from the gun. Vic. This is caught. Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. There's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Back to throw. Vic. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Michael Irvin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Turn it all down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. So So a long field ahead for the Ravens to start things out. Leading them out will be the four-time Pro Bowler, the 2010 Comeback Player of the Year. At quarterback, it's the dynamic Michael Vick.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Oh, look at the juke. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Oh, he bowls over him. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Jalen Warren, 58 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's caught. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for two, went up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had.
The 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. Jalen Warren. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. New York set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Vick on second down. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now here's Vick. And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
This is is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. It'll be Vick once more. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing Vick. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. But I think the ball's out. Vick operating on 1st down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And Carter, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we went over a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Jalen Warren on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. It's complete. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this your way. And he returns this to the 22. Now before we get to our next drive, oh my goodness, folks, the big one is coming. No, not the Super Bowl, but the $1 million Madden Bowl, the crown jewel of the Madden Championship Series. Our friend RG says you're not going to want to miss this one. It streams live January 30th, 31st, up through the final on February 1. Tune into the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 on the West Coast, as we find out who is this year's best of the best. Sanders has it over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, Vick. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Another try after the 1st down sack. Vick. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
On 3rd down, Vick. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
For the end of the second. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Get it! Hurry, hurry!
First down, Vic. Over the middle, complete. It's Rowe. Now he's loose again. Inside the tip. Now the ball comes loose. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Vic now after the fumble recovery. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Vic readies to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Returnable here from the 38. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And they will take over first and 10. And the Ravens taking the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Now a loose football, the ball comes out. Well, that didn't take long. One play, we're already looking at first and goal situation. They'll roll, and now a fumble. The ball's out. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So, boy, that's already the third they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's... And he loses the football a second time. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You know,
Vic loses the football. It's out.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
And now here come the Ravens. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. On first and 10, here's Vic. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. In motion left comes Moss. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 5. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Vic to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Michael Irvin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Points more about ready to go on offense.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them here's the situation. They got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Vic will look to throw on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Vic now. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Sacked there by Ray Lewis.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
On play action, Vic. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Randy Moss, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. The Ravens ready to take over.
And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game. We're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try to take the field goal out of it.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. He'll let one go deep for downs.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to run some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
This is caught. Touchdown. Baltimore. Christian Watson, 53 yards. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So Michael Vick in the offense. Down by 8. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's Vick. That's caught by Irvin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Vick to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Michael Irvin, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. This is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough.
kick as well. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Michael Vick. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Vick. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. To the sideline and incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a counter on this one. So here now is Anders Carlson in a really big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right down the middle. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter.
Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And Vick's throw there incomplete.
Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in the 2001 draft. He's been around a while. The lefty, Michael Vick. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
The secret to...
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
Christian Watson, 70 yards. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about the production meeting last night. We talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play #1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession.
They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hurts.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack.
Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Clay Matthews. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This is intercepted. Picked up by the great one, Darrelle Revis. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field.
On first down, Hurts. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
On first and 10, it's Hurts.
Over the middle, he's got Harold Carmichael. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Throwing is Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right.
Hurts fumbles it.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. It's loose, the ball bouncing around. And it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Cup now on the return. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack.
Hurts on the move past the 40
and down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
41 yards.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Well, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're in.
And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And it's incomplete. That's one of the strangest play calls you'll ever see. But they'll get it back at second down.
Here's one.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And quickly, they get to the line. Right back to him on first down.
Down the left sideline. He may go. And he's going to hit this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first down.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? He was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Hurts throw here complete to Kelce.
And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
A throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
They'll throw
throw on first down with Hurts.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Took nearly the entire first half and a first red zone opportunity for him here. First and 10 right at the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. Harold Carmichael in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Oh, this is blocked. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's second and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble. Then they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Fighting his way through contact. Well, he's free going down the left side. Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball. It looks like one of the DBs has it. You hate every fumble. You really hate that. You're going to have great field position, and then he coughed it up.
Well, they went from elation to deflation in a hurry, didn't they? I mean, everything was working just right for them. That type of a return, that field position that they expected to have, unfortunately, none of it came through.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's downfield into the hands of Sharp. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. With a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
The 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, and that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from what we're...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jalen Warren taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
Has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift.
And all deep in his own territory, he picks up the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they...
To review the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble, cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Birds fumbles it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Hurts.
And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
They go play action with Hurts.
They'll get this one to... Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on the last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they start fumbling?
When they start fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A 1st down throw coming for Vic. Boy, stays up. Buying time to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
That is incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Vic sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's into the clear. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So the Ravens now down by 10, 1:45 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble.
And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And Allen picked it up.
Here's 1st and 10. Hurts.
And the Raven pressured too much. Down he goes.
Here comes 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the...
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We've got a tie game, 3 points each.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. On second down, McCaffrey. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.